Merry Crimbo. How you doing, Mezahero? Merry Christmas, dude. I saw your Grinch, your Grinch feet on the Discord. Hilarious.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you all had a great time and set new goals for 2026. And see you in hell.
Hell's the Discord. Hell is the Discord. Oh yeah. Alrighty. We are not supposed to be here. We are supposed to be Blood for Stone. Blood for Stone. No. Here. Dawntrail. We gotta go. We gotta walk there, actually. So what I've been doing, if any of you have been privileged enough to be able to see what the hell it is I've been doing. There we go. Been filling in all of these, because none of these were finished. Unfortunately, Heritage Found is the one I'm currently working on that I don't yet have everything for. So, I was just here, before I fucking died. I actually went AFK for a hot second, and fucking died. That's a good question. How do I get there? Just go south, alright. Yeah, we're continuing more of the MSQ here. And I believe we are starting it, because we have not actively started, there it is. We have not actively started the next, there we go. I could do that without having to, it's fine. It goes on for so long, what the fuck? Yeah, the alerts do work. Right there! I gotta get some more of those, because there's some really good, what is it? Some good Charlie ones. Hey, there you go. There's the watch tree. That was also why I chose not to do streaming during Christmas, because it was like, I know some people got some streaks going, namely you. So I was like, yeah, let me just not do that. Just hang out. It'll be fine. And I'm like, okay, I need a stream now. Time for a stream. There we go. All right, starting it. Paimon went back looking for Calyx's lair. I have a new strategy in mind, but it remains to be seen if it will aid in narrowing down the possibilities. I'll ask Kryl for help. I want to re-examine the data, starting with that of her parents. After all, they were the first to break away from preservation and establish an organized resistance with Oblivion. There must be something in there that can point us to the right direction. Thank you for pointing that out again, because that is good, pertinent information. What are your plans? Well, look at that, I'm getting a call. Dolores, is that you? Apologies for calling suddenly. We've been making rounds in the outskirts, but I can't help but feel as though something is amiss. Might I ask you to join me? Your perspective would be most appreciated. It can wait until you're finished attending to Shale, of course. I'm actually gonna go help out. Seems our plan has been decided for you. Go on. I have others to speak with before I return to the back room. Alright, back to the outskirts. Just there. That you're wearing a hippo. Oh, like a hick. That's funny. Yeah, it's very brown. It's very brown. Brown coated. Zelda, behave. Flora, thank you for coming. As I mentioned, I would benefit from your worldly experience. Worldly? Me? Perhaps it's my imagination, but the townspeople appear to be acting oddly. That is, even considering the current state of affairs. As I am yet unfamiliar with the outskirts, I thought you might be better equipped to judge their behavior if it is unusual or not. Would you speak with them and see what you think? Though I hope to be proven wrong, I fear something is not right here. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. One trembling resident, thanks. Good, fam? Oh, please tell me you brought more Neo-regulators. Officially, they're all been handed out already, but I've heard some rumors there were a few left over. Surely the government still has some, or perhaps Queen's Fiend? I may not look it, but I was a hunter once. Back then, I hardly gave death a second thought. But now that I know the truth, it's all I can think about. There has to be a way to hold on. There has to. Alright. Par for the course. Oh, are you just talking to you? Yes, good. This is just an Aether Current thing. So I'm just gonna pick that up while I'm here. Greetings, I remember when you visited Queen's Fiend. Come to check up on our well-being, have you? Well, I can say things are rather stressful out here as well. Without knowing if or when our machinery might turn murderous, the specter of death is ever present. People are terrified, and the clamor for Neo-regulators has reached a fever pitch. I personally was fortunate to have claimed a new device early on, and I have long since completed the registration. Death has no hold over me now. Now I must begin my prayers. The darkness claws closer, grows deeper, and we must cast it out. What do you mean by that? That's real fucking weird. That's fucking weird. That's a cool mount. What the fuck? I didn't know you could have a mount like that. That's cool. Shit. Wing mount? Hell yeah. I want that. You're not wearing a regulator. Don't you know the end is coming? Well, it's too late to lose. Well, if it's your life to lose. Me? I've got myself one of those new regulators and registered a little while ago. As soon as I did, a display appeared showing the number of registered users. Right now it's sitting at 4,168. The upper limit was 5,000, wasn't it? Seems a total shot up right after those machines malfunctioned. It's only a matter of time before everyone's registered. I pity those who weren't chosen, but I'm going to be an endless. I'm going to evolve and live happily ever after. Wow, yeah, they're being brainwashed. Like, if it wasn't obvious. Let's go back to Sphene. What do you think? Was I right to worry? Yeah. Neither. Yeah, tensions are running high. Yes, that's exactly it. The people are overwhelmed by uncertainty and fear. With each new registration, that fear inside them grows more insistent. How long until it drives them to a full-blown panic? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Laura, can you come to resolution? We have a problem. I'm already here with Lamichi and Alphino. Let's go. Sounds like she wants us to in a hurry. We should go. Whoa. Oh.
What's happened? Sorry to drag you out here, but I thought it best you see for yourself.
Death is your constant companion. Though you toil with diligence, death may come ere your reward is bestowed. Though your grand works be poised for completion, death may come ere you wake the following morn.
Is everybody wearing a Neo regular just gonna fucking up and die? Is that what I'm like getting out of this? It's kind of what I'm getting out of this. Like, what the fuck? Also, does this mean the Meso Terminal got turned back on? What's going on?
Though you enjoy a life of peace and good fortune, death needs but one instant to claim you. Your bodies are weak. Your heart, your brain, every fragile organ rolls the dice from moment to moment. Sheer chance deciding if they function or fail.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Be you stoic or generous or righteous, no virtues tip the scales in that fatal reckoning. The choice is made without reason. The end is cloaked in terror. That is what it means to die.
The announcement began after we finished our meeting with Gossen. As for its source, well...
Well... Meso Terminal?
Calyx.
Yeah, I bet.
There is no shame in being afraid. It is that very fear which will drive you to conquer death. Let us set a new course for mankind. Let us preserve our existence unto perpetuity. Hope for it, wish for it, pray for it. We will become endless.
Yeah, so all of the people with the Neo regulators are basically like being fed the good juice right now, and everybody not is being fed like horrifying shit.
With evolution's brilliance will we banish the ever-present darkness of mortality.
Change isn't easy. No one ever wants to take the first step. But this is the right path for us. What other way could there be? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to register.
Glamat. You couldn't have come at a better time. Please, you have to let us move to Tuliolal.
It's too dangerous to stay here. Who knows when the next century will turn on us? Even if we wanted to become endless, there are no more Neo-regulators to be had. Fleeing is our only option.
If the solution was as simple as leaving, then we'd all have left already. Did you not hear the announcement? For the living, death is a foregone conclusion. No matter where we go, or who we shelter with, we won't get another chance like this to overcome our fate.
Easy for you to say when you have that regulator.
The number of times I've seen her with like fist tightening is so many times.
To see that you all will be safely evacuated. Tulisiola will aid you in whatever way we can. So please, remain calm.
I want to help Alexandria. I want to save its people. But what can I do? I am not their queen.
Calyx has access to the core system, which means that if we choose to do so, he could deploy the soldiers beyond the barrier. Even if our people learn to live with death and decide to leave the dome behind, they will not be beyond his reach. If it serves to allay their fears even a little, I beg you, Wuklamat, please let them shelter in Tuliyola. Yeah, duh. We will welcome any and all who want to come. We've already begun evacuations, and we'll be able to pick up the pace once the land guard arrives. In any case, we had best spread out and keep an eye on the crowds. The mood is tense. We must prepare for a possible violence. If you happen to determine where Calyx is hiding, though, we'll be ready to move at a moment's notice. Surely we'll be able to clue in of some kind soon. He can't loot us forever. Violence and fear. This is not the future she envisioned for her nation. Now the replicant Sphene. We're not getting into replicants. Tuliyola would gladly welcome every last Alexandrian with open arms. But what of the nation the late queen was so desperate to preserve? What of that bright haven of peace and laughter? Wuklamat. I won't stand here and let her legacy be sullied any further. I will protect Alexandria. That was the promise I made her at the last. But she betrayed you, did she not? Why do you feel this obligation? I saw myself in her, I suppose. We both felt the people's joy as our own, yet alone, we lacked the strength to protect them. There is so much that I love in this world, too much for me to take in my arms and keep safe, and that made me feel afraid. I needed someone who shared that love and fear, so together we could do what we couldn't by ourselves. Whoa. Everything else is running fine, running smooth, good, okay. It was weird. Maybe it's simpler than that. Maybe I just wish that we could have been friends. Yeah. So when she turned to me in her final hour, desperate to safeguard Alexandria's future, I swore that I would see it done. In the end, I think you both found a friend you needed. I would be yours as well, Sphene. Whether you fail to struggle or rise, I'll continue to the rescue. I'll come running to the rescue, and you do the same for me. You still find it hard to believe that futuristic things and then medieval things coexist. Yeah, it's real weird. Like, a lot of Final Fantasy, like, the most high-tech stuff they have is, like, Magitech. And then, like, you start getting into some of the other Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy VIII, where they're driving cars. And they kind of revisit that every once in a while. They kind of come back to, like, well, now we have electricity and lighting. And then we go back to, like, well, now it's fantasy again. Like, hard fantasy. It's kind of cool. I like a little bit of play with it a little bit. Oh, yeah, you got and even like Final Fantasy VII, you have like full steam energy, you know, using the Earth's and where the Gaia's core. Anyway, that's how we will protect the things we love. That's how we'll protect Alexandria. Said it. You're right. You're right. Yep. I don't need to say anything. Right, we got a bit sidetracked there. We should probably be on our way. Do we patrol or see if Shale needs a hand? There you are! Uh-oh. Oh, perfect timing. Galulja! Ah, splendid. We were afraid we'd miss you. Alisa and the others say you were here. Good news, Alora. We finally found a chink in Calyx's armor. Me and my friend, a fan of Usamume, the best present guy that ever could have had. Any fan could have. What did you give your Umamusume friend? Is it Umasume bucks? Like money, currency in game? A pretty horseshoe? Okay, that's really cute, actually. That's really cute. Hello, Dante. Well, come on in. Hello, Zelda. Hold on. Being summoned for more treats. It's 8:30, so it's 8:30 a.m., so beer is not a good idea. I got tea and said, hell yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. here. So it is oh yeah, what, 11 hours difference? Yeah, 11-hour difference. Something like that. So there you go. Wait, you're on a 30. Does that mean you're in Australia? You got one of those 30, or China, one of those 30 like halftime countries? I forget. I think that's in Australia. I forget. There's a country that does the halftime. India. There it is. That's it. Well, welcome on in. Hope your morning has been great. We discovered laboratories in Everkeep's 10th level that once housed Preservation Initiative. Oh. Containment Complex 1029, it's called, and it's been falsely registered as a distribution center. In reality, it hasn't recorded any traffic in decades. We don't think this is where Calyx is hiding as such, but it may well contain clues that will point us in the right direction. I'm sorry it took so long to get this far. If you're interested, what do you say we go check it out? We all go check it out together. Thank you for all your hard work. This is a huge step forward. And up! We need to take the lift to get to the complex. I've cleared this expedition with the relevant authorities, and we have one of our people waiting to operate said lift. Let's not keep her waiting. There it is. Ever should get an online sub, or so decided to check some streams? Hell yeah. So I don't know what it is right now, but you can basically, what you do is you buy the game, you buy the base game essentially, and then they offer a certain amount of time for free. So you can basically play for like 60 hours before you have to now pay into a subscription, and it's a monthly subscription. Yeah, I'm how many hours, hold on, how many hours do I have of this? Because I try not to play too much, ooh, wait, hold on. That's not right. Try not to play, let me just open this, there we go. Library. Oh, I have 860 hours on this. So it is a humongous time sink. So there's that. So it's like, yeah, you get the first 60 hours for free, which is pretty cool. Like, it lets you know for sure if you want to keep going or not. And there's so much to do. Like, again, I'm like 860 hours in. There's stuff to do. There's story to be had. There's, you know, all kinds of stuff that, oh. Currently remapping it with correct glyphs. No, it's fine. I got the correct glyphs on this. Yeah. Yeah, I got the correct. I'm using a PlayStation controller for all of this stuff. But they offer controller support. There's full mouse keyboard support. You can do both, because I actually am moving my mouse around so I can see sometimes. I'm not even touching my controller. But I have the option to look around, do all kinds of stuff. So it's really versatile and awesome. So, yeah. Anyway, I play it mostly for the story. The story's fun. So yeah, we're pretty far, and no self-control. I'll pay 2 hours just for the social features. Yeah, they're full. Actually, hell, we could. I won't show you here because I'll have to travel all the fuck way back over here. There are a couple of like hubs that are like constantly busy and just throngs of people just doing stuff. It's great. Speaking of hours, do you know why Steam sometimes doesn't recognize some achievements that were hard for me to get? No. Is it a timing thing, or is it a... Hey, what's up, Takemi? We're getting real close to your birthday here. 24 hours until your birthday, right? Something like that. Takemi, you know I play Final Fantasy 14. What are you doing? Yeah. We're in it. We're in Solution 9 right now. This is actually based a lot on the Final Fantasy 9 stuff. Way cool. I know. This has nothing to do with Final Fantasy 9 at all. It's like a what if the future of Final Fantasy 9 turned into this. It's very cool. You know how they always do like the callbacks to the other Final Fantasies and stuff. And they did it real hard for this one. They were like really overt, like this isn't the whole game, unfortunately. And let me actually take you. Hold on. Let me take you. We'll actually go to one of the more popular hubs, actually. Not the Thailand. I'm gonna go. No, not Ul'dah. We gotta go to. There we go. We gotta go to Limsa Lominsa. Limsa Lominsa has it's the hub. It's basically where people sit to literally just exist. Check this out. Oh my fucking god. And do this shit. Insane. What the fuck? They've got, yeah. People have been figuring out, like, how to do, like, you can kind of see every single person here is the same sort of name. They're all, like, various instruments. Oh, they're all gone. So long ago. Oh, no, it's because there's so many people trying to load this is really hard. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's Queen. So they're playing Queen. But like, if we'll go over here. There are people over here. Wow, there's so many people here. Like, we gotta load this in. Let me actually see. Where's the thing comes this way? Let's see. Because this is usually pretty full. I've never seen it load this slow before. There we go. There you go. It's your classic MMO. There's all kinds of shit going on. And it all looks... Well, we got Christmas theme right now. It all looks super different. This is like a harbor, essentially. In the story, it's like a pirates guild. Like, it used to be Pirates Guild, but look at that. Look at this cool shit. We have airships, by the way. Like, we have full access to air... Well, our family has access to airships. Not everybody has access to airships. I'm on Crystal. I'm just on Crystal. I'm not on anything else. But I can always travel, obviously. They've made the ability to travel anywhere. It's great. Why am I small? Oh, great question. So I am actually one of the various races. So I'm a Lalafell. This person right here to the right is a, oh my god, what are the cats called? What are the cat people called? They're called, I don't remember. This is just human. Regular human. Fuck, what are they called? Not Khajiit. Not Khajiit. Oh yeah, and you got your bunny boys, your bunny girls. Yeah, the cat people are very popular. What are they called? What is the race called? I cannot remember. It's... Shit. Hold on, let me just look this up, because I don't remember the names of the other races either. Hold on, let me see. It's, let me just, I can just share a little bit of my screen, because this is fun stuff. Yeah, we got Elizin, which are our elf race, our Rogadon, which are, like, they're, like, sort of ogre-ish. Like, half ogre-ish. They're like, bigger, brawnier. Then your Viera, which are the bunnies. Your Aura, which are like, they're like part dragon. They got like scales and horns and cool stuff. They're another popular race. The Mikote, the cat people. And you got Lalafell. Then you have your, here are the humans. And then you have your Hrothgar, which are like lions, more or less. And then you have like just the Garlean Empire, which is just like, they're all humans, but they have like a third eye thing. And then you can't really act, Zelda. I know. You're trying to lay down on my keyboard, please. And you got let me see. That's like the playable races that you can go through. Yeah, here's everybody. There's your Hyur, these two. You got your Elezen here. You got your Hrothgar, your Mikote, your Lalafell, and then they've made more since then. Yeah, here we go. They've gotten more now. Yeah, your Viera, Highlander, they're the same idea. There's two, I guess technically two versions of the Hyur, the humans. You want to be tall or you want to be taller? Yeah, it's really funny. The Aura are actually like the female Aura are very small compared to yeah, there's the Elezen. There's actually, they have like two different types of Elezen. They have this one, yeah, Woodland, then we have Dusklight, Duskwhite. You got the Plainsfolk, and they got the Dunes folk. I'm actually Plainsfolk, more this side. And then you got your Mikote. A couple different versions there. I don't know why they're not showing, why this isn't loading. It's probably an ad or something I'm not be able to go through. Yeah, there's the, this is like the huge, like the Aura, like the huge height difference. Like the ladies are always small, the gentlemen are always huge. Yeah, it's like night and day. And then you have your Viera, and the male Viera, they don't show it. The male Viera are shorter than the female Viera. And there's your Hrothgar. There you go. There's all the different races. So you got like all kinds of like how you want to look and everything is very cool. And you have like options to change it. I went with the tallest. I put the scaling, so I'm the tallest Lalafell. I did it for shits and giggles, and I'm like, no, I actually like this. This is fun. But also, it's like the class that I use is White Mage, so it's healing class, and that's part of the coding for a lot of Lalafell is like, oh yeah, you're more likely to be a healer class anyway. So I'm like, yeah, just go with it. It works out. Yeah, Sun Clan, Moon Clan. That's right. That's right. It's not always like overt. Sometimes it's just like, oh, I live on the hill. No, I don't live on the hill. I live in the plains. Like stuff like that. You're a Sun Clan Mikote summoner with greed like none other. There you go. Yeah, because they give you the option to have like the greed text in the MSQ, which I always think is really hilarious. Like that's very funny. Oh yeah, actually, hold on. Let's go. We're gonna go teleport. Hold on. I got money. I can teleport. Let's just go to. Yeah, we'll go to Thanalan. We'll just go to the old black brush. I'm doing stuff there. That's why. Another area. This is like also just the woods. The woods. I also got the car. I got the regalia. It is hilarious because I am standing in it. Oops. There we go. I am standing to drive this. Hold on, let me fly around a little bit. It is kind of funny to see this car fucking flying around because it doesn't normally. And I paid money for this. I saw this and I'm like, oh, I have to pay money for this. Look at this shit. And there's a little Loporrit. Look at him. Look at the little guy. This little man. Go Pie and the Razor Crest. Yeah, there you go. Find screenshots of Kyoboyo and I'll send you. Yeah, hell yes. Hell yes. I want to see that. Because yeah, I've done a little bit of like playing around with the G pose stuff. So there's like a photo mode in this game, as with most games. So you can kind of fuck around and stuff. I haven't really cared because I'm like, MSQ. I want to make, I kind of want to
Sometimes my genius, it generates gravity.
I fucking love that Jeremy clip. You have left the sanctuary. You have entered the sanctuary. You've left the sanctuary. I do have the chat log covered. It's like a thing. I was told like, oh, you shouldn't have that up. It's like you could get banned for it, and I'm like, I don't understand what that means. But okay. But a lot of it has to do with like somebody could say something heinous, and because you're streaming it, you might get banned. Essentially, that's why I just hide it. It's not bad. Also, Yipeeeee owns me. I've actually gotten to Final Fantasy, curious because I want to get into an MMO, but the magic to tech ratio in this game is all over the place. Good news. You do not have to start out knowing or doing any magic. You can start out pretty plain, like you can start off as a warrior, which I think the only magic they have is for their buffs, and they kind of slow drip feed that into you. Like, here's your buff. Here's something you could use to make this attack a little stronger. But like most of the time, it's like whack the object. So it kind of it balances out, and they teach you how it all works and stuff, like from the bare bones and stuff. You'll see, like, I've got everything mapped out. It's all, oh, let me actually get off of this, so. Like, my mapping, I've got, like, I can see, like, all of my stuff, what it is here, see what that looks like. I've got, let me see, it's this one. There we go. This side, and then I got this side. To kind of see, like, all the cool stuff I've got. I can also just, there's glam. There's cool glam things. These. They said that we were able to, like, be able to wear these and then fuck around with them, but I guess not. I guess it's just for show. You can't wear them all the time. It's fine. Raining. Hold on. It's raining. But let's say, hold on, let's say you would like to, let's say, you know what? Final Fantasy's cool and all, but what if we could gamble? What if we could do gambling? Got the gold saucer. We can go gambling. I already did my gambling for the day. However, there's like ways to get more gil essentially, but like there's cool stuff that you can do to get cool prizes. Where is it? There it is. I always forget that it's the blue circle. Yeah, here's the basically gambling parlor. There's no slots or anything. Yeah, there's all kinds of like fun events that you can do. Oh, right. You're carrying too much, you're carrying too many, it's not gil, it's, MPG. You can't exchange stuff. Because I'm too good at playing games. There we go, I just forget where the prize claim is. There's like several of them. Let's see. Oh, I guess I just don't, I have like 72,000. What do I got? Oh, I got cool, like, head adornments. That's cool. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that existed. Oh, I can't wear... Wait, I can glam this. I can glam this. It's fine. There's a couple of things that you can't wear because you're not, I think this is all... Yeah, I have to go into number 2. Hold on. Number 2... Oh, I think, yeah, this is all... This is all the new... I think this is all the new stuff. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is cool, actually. Hold on, I wanna... try on stuff just to see, like, what it looks like in person. Oh, that's actually kind of sick. That is actually kind of cool. I like that. That is cool. It's like a crescent moon. I like it, actually. It's very cool. I don't have enough money for it, but it's cool. What else do we got? Yeah, other fun weapons that I can't use. I can glam them, which is fine. Mindbreaker. Wow, I don't have this? Oh, I don't. Huh. Interesting. Blade. Oh, nope. Don't buy that. The other problems, like sometimes I'll use my mouse and just be like, whoopsies. Let's see. Sub-tender cane. Wait, I don't know what this looks like. Oh, it's the cactor. Oh, that's right. That is cute. I'm not gonna lie. Cute. Gargus shield. Shield. I can't wear a lot of this. The miscellaneous stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a few minions I haven't purchased yet. I don't have a zoo hatchling. Interesting. Oh, I don't have a black cat? Oh shit. This is where you get Nero. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I don't have a lot of these because I was like focusing on other stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I want a pod. Fuck. That's what I was saving up for. I was trying to remember what the fuck did I want. I wanted a pod. Yeah, look how much this is. Like, holy shit. Oh yeah, this is like hair. Yeah, the angel wings were only 500,000, and I managed to get that much. And I was like, cool. I never have to worry about anything ever again. Unfortunately, anything else I want, which is basically some of the mounts, horrifically expensive. Oh, do I not have?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Right. It's been pretty cold out in the Mojave, actually. From what I've seen. There's a lake out there right now. I don't have an automaton? No. Alright. Yeah, I guess there's a bunch of these I just don't have. That's fine. I'm trying to get the other, like, more rare ones anyway. Anyway, so gambling. There's, like, little events that happen, throughout, like, every hour or so that you can get, like, money for glam stuff. Like, there's an event here. There's, like, an event over here. There is another event over here. And then there's other events that, like, you have to talk to somebody and then it, like, takes you into another room, essentially. And then you just, like, make stuff. Anyway, but let's say, you know what? Fuck all this. You know what I love? Where are you? Hold on, it's the... Yeah, I think it's actually Cackpot Board. You have to go upstairs for this. Turn around. Who the fuck is it? Oh my god, where'd it go? I was in the wrong place. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I was like, where is it? Oh, fuck. There's Mahjong. It is full on Mahjong. I can't... Let me do one of these really quick. I've played with some friends before. It's actually, it's literally full on Mahjong. Like, you all play together kind of shit. Like, there's everybody playing with their title cards and shit, and it's full on Mahjong. It's great. We spent hours one time. It was awesome. I don't recommend it, but if you like Mahjong, there's like all kinds of shit for everybody. Yeah, I thought this was also in the Cackpot board, but I guess not. I'm dumb. Anyway. I think that's it for trying to sell this to you. Let's go to another area, just because we can. Travel anywhere. There's so many places to be. Oh. Yeah, let's go to the moon. Wanna go to the moon? This might be a little spoilery, but if I don't give you the context of the moon, don't worry about it. on the moon. There's all kinds of cool places to like look and see and look at and stuff. It's so beautiful. Like it's so worth every bit of it. Let's see. Go to No, not Am I unattuned? Am I unattuned? I'm unattuned. What? Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. You might also like... No. Where are you? Gotta be there. Not here, but we're close. It's... What the fuck is it? Nope. Nope. There it is. It's in Gashi. Yeah, it's Kugane. Oh my god. Moon truly is fictional after all. Yeah. Getting there is part of, like, the fun. But yeah, here we go. Now we're in, like... We're here. Like, this shit's cool. A lot of people said, like, oh no, this part of the game was, like, so weak. I'm like, no. No, it's cool. Shut up. Part of the game was very cool. Like, you had full-on, like... They really did kind of blend a lot of the different areas together a little bit. Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Because you're... From... Where is it? No, that's not it. Hold on. Where the fuck? No, that's Garibani. I'm dumb. Oh, wait. No, wait. One more. Let's go to Rozet Han. You might actually like this. This is kind of cool. Just like extra little flavor text for, you know, because you're from India. It's very overt. I'll tell you for free. Like, hey, we're gonna lean in all the way on. This actually used to be a hub. What the fuck? Wow, nobody's here anymore. Damn. That's a shame. This used to be another like poppin' hub. A lot of these places are very big though. Like it feels so huge. Go to the there's actually one. It's like overtly like, hey, let's go to let's go here. It leans in. Let me go to the Mahane. Stormblow was great. I just wish they explore more than just Kugane. I know. There was more to it. Oh, this was the other race. You can't have them as a character to fight with, but this is another race for the world that they created. It's very cool. They really leaned into that sitar, didn't they? was something I noticed though, is like, most especially with, the current stuff that they released, with Shocktaral, Yoctel, and all of those places, like, boy, this is not Shocktaral, fucking, it felt like all of, like, North, Central, and South America just smash them together. It'll work. Trust me. And it kind of does. Like, they definitely separated different places. The jazz for this place still gets me, though. Like, I'm not entirely sure why they went with jazz for this, when it's very clearly, like, not. It's fine. I think they might have gotten a little flack for being like, we can't just be all pan flutes. We can't just be pan flutes and guitars. All over the place.
Sometimes I miss my first love. She's was world. I'd give my life for her. But she also wants me to wash the dishes.
Hey man, dishes is a chore. You gotta pick one. Let's see. But yeah, no, there's all kinds of cool stuff. Hopefully this kind of sways you to give it a try. I know, I can't hate the jazz. It's still good. That's the problem. I'm like, I can't hate it. So good. Oh shit. Hold on. Thanks. All right, let's go back. The solution 9. So that's the one thing. You go from this entire plot went from this to this. It was like whiplash, dude. Well, it also went through like, it went through that, and then it went through like North America, like cowboys and Indians kind of shit. Cowboys and Indians. Cowboys and Native Americans. Most especially with the Native American, like, naming conventions that threw me off. I was like, I feel bad. Because I only know, like, Central and South American, like, those languages. I'm like, shit. I'm real bad at the North American ones, guys. I'm so sorry. I was trying my best. You gotta see, like, a weird, well-rounded, like, you're going through the Amazon, and then you're going through, like, cowboy country, and then you go into this, and you're like... It's very funny. I was like... A little bit of whiplash. We need to go to... There is where we need to go. That's the other nice thing. They, no special characters outside of apostrophes and I think hyphens. So no numbers. You don't see like garbled numbers anywhere. And a lot of that has to do with trying to offset bots and scams and stuff. You still see like, go to this website for, you know, getting 800 gil. $20, get 1,000,000 gil. Scams. Scams every time. I remember the Maple Story days. Maybe I can find at least. Oh yeah, let me see your boy. Let me see your boy. Did you yeah, you sent them to me, thank you. Boy, oh look at your boy. It is you. Holy shit. Hold on, let me put that in. Actually, no, I can just do this. Hold on. Really quick. Can I do pop out? Hold on. Do a pop out? Yes, I can. There we go. Pop that shit out, baby. Let's go. There's Takemi. Put that shit out. Look at you. Look at you. It looks like it's you. It's fucking you. Hell yeah. You did a G-pose, didn't you? For this? Hell yeah. Oh, that's sick as hell. That's cool. It's just the Kimmy. Go back to authored, you weirdo. Kidding. I joke. You're... I bet you fucking saw that shit and you're like, I have to have Final Fantasy 14 now. Is that when you joined? That's actually when I joined during Shadowbringers, actually. I joined when it happened. Yeah, I joined when Shadowbringers dropped. Like, I had friends that were just like, you should join. I'm like, eh. And when Shadowbringers had been out for half a year, and then I joined. Or, like, it just dropped, and, like, everybody had finished it off, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna join. And, of course, it took me, like, another year and a half to get to Shadowbringers. Goblin in the bottom left. Oh. Oh, you mean, this is my boy. This is, Freddy Freaker. Freddy Freaker is my boy. How long am I playing? I've been playing since 2019. So about 6 years now, total. And it took, I would say, when I started until I caught up with everything, and I streamed it. So I was basically streaming and doing all of the dialogue that's not already spoken. So it took a while. I think it took 300-ish hours or so when I first started. It's more now. It's one of those situations where it's like, yeah, I caught up to One Piece when it was at like chapter 500. It took me like 2 months. I was reading it too. Freddy Freaker, 1-800-491-FREAK. Yo, Industries, let's go. Oh, you Tekken 8. Oh, you Tekken 8. Oh, hey, bring that to MagFest, because my husband will have words with you. Controller words with you. Bring it. He'll enjoy the time. Absolutely. I think you might have met my husband before. But yeah, bring it to MagFest and he'll play with you. 100%. Just have it on PC. Aw, boo. Boo. Can't travel your PC? That's okay. That's fine. I think he also only has it on PC, so. It's big. Yeah, I know you've got the big boy. Yeah, you got your big tower. Jiminy. I thought my tower was big and I'm like, Uni. Uniness. All right, I'm going to. Yes, welcome raiders. Hello. In this stream, we shit on Syndustry. I'm kidding. We love Syndustries. We love our boy. We love our boy Ray. Our lad. If you know somebody with a portable PC, I'll bring my stick and Steam account. There you go. I'm so sure somebody's got something. A little bit of something to have for the shits and the giggles. I used to have a laptop that I could stream on. That's when I started. I drink enough Irish whiskey to be called a lad. There you go. Well, back in the day, before everyone in the Snark Exchange went non-binary and trans, I just say trans. I don't have to say the full breadth of it all. It was the lads. I mean, everybody's still lads. Honestly, I was playing through 14, still in the free trial. I remember going through A Realm Reborn, the very ending cutscene where the 3 leaders meet the sun. And they were right. This is truly a Realm Reborn. Mr. Boo just fucking screams like, "I'm out of here." They fucking did it. There's the title thing. They definitely don't do that anymore. But all of the quests, the last quest of the thing is that. It does the, like, that's the last quest, and that's how, and you know you're done with all the quests. It's like, ah, yes, Dawntrail. God damn. I only finished that this year. Alright. We're in it. We're going to 1029. I don't know if that has any relevance or not. Sometimes you just have to be like, ah, they made it up.
This is truly a realm reborn.
Oh, that's hilarious. I hope that came through before the ad. Fuck. Wait, you know what? Hold on.
So this is one of Preservation's laboratories.
It's so dark I can barely see.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take the quick... I'm gonna do a little BRB while the ad is actually playing, so that way nobody's missing nothing important for the story. And I would like to refill my alcohol, please. Alan, what are you doing over there? I can hardly hear you. Is that cookie for me, Mr. Boss? Get yourself a girl that knows how to make a gin and tonic without a recipe. Get fucking good, fam. Nice music going. Alright. We are now officially out of the ads. Are robots binary? I ask because, of course, ones and zeros. Yeah, you got your non-binaries, you got your binaries, you got your... Binaries are the correct term, whereas clanker is the derogatory term. I will not elaborate. Okay. We are in full voice acting mode.
Just a moment. If I can reroute the power to the circuit.
You got the lights working! Smell how stale the air is. This room hasn't been in use for many years.
It was thanks to Kryl and Galulja that we managed to locate this place.
You may remember that my earring contained the control code for the gate to the Golden City. As it was Preservation that constructed the portal, we reasoned that the code to operate it might include a signature of some sort, unique to their organization.
So I took a closer look, and a line-by-line examination yielded a string of symbols identifying the code's author. We then began accessing the nodes for every door in FFXIV, seeking out control codes which contained those same symbols. After a grueling search, we finally discovered our prize behind door number 1860, the entrance to the facility in which we now stand. I'd probably still be at it if Galulja hadn't been around to assist me.
I took breaks, but she
Nerd.
never stopped working. Not even once.
Nerd! I definitely gave him, like, my little boy Tails, like, my Tails Miles Paralysis. Tails Miles Prower voice. Sonic! We have to stop Dr. Robotnik! Of course, like, Galulja has a different voice, but I can't remember it, so I just do the small child voice that I have in my back pocket. A callback! It sounds like you need one of Genalt's energy tonics. Paying attention.
Those
I pay attention.
concoctions would probably do me more harm than good, but I appreciate the sentiment.
There's always different dialogue depending on what you pick. It is sad that I don't get to see both. If you you can rewatch these scenes in the ends. So if you miss something or oops, I accidentally skipped the whole cutscene, you can go back and rewatch it.
In any case, this next part will require your helping hands.
Sonic, Shadow's escaping. His destiny's in Tijuana, but why? I don't know, Tails. Sounds like we're going to have a nice, rockin' time. I don't know, I was going for something.
We need to spread out and search for something that may lead us to Calyx. We're more than happy to help, of course, but I wonder, won't he realize we've found this place?
Yeah, dude, our fucking little fingerprints are all over the data here. He absolutely knows we're here. For fucking free.
It's highly likely, and personally I hope he does.
Shale's like... She's like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of your bullshit. Shale now has stake in the game, as do a lot of us anyway. We did kill off a minor character for one of those just like, oh, we're so close to retirement kind of bullshit. Like, it was so predictable, but I was still just like, I can't believe you've done this kind of shit. And I was like, how did I call this? It was like one of those like offhanded, not in voice acting script. It was one of those like character turns to another character and says, you be careful out there, won't you? Yeah, of course. Who do you think I am? And I'm like, me, fourth wall breaking, this fucking character's gonna die, isn't he? Sure fucking enough. Anyway, so there's a little bit of stake in the game and why Shale's working so hard for all of us. But also for the sake of the kingdom. Hold on, I did not read that out loud. Shale was saying, it's like, you all know our main objective. We're here to pick up Calyx's trail. We've learned a certain device that should help us to do that. Do just that. I'll explain how we proceed, but according to the information I was able to dredge up, the device in question should have been installed in the director's office. Now, as for where that might be, yes, this matches my data. This room we're in is the researcher's commons. Oh? I heard outside noises and I was like, ugh. The room we're in is the researcher's commons, located in the western side of the complex. The director's office is in the northeast of here. So we should cut across this circular chamber in the middle, yes? Oh, sorry, that was Fiend saying that. Yes, we should, but fortunately for us, the interior door is locked. We'll need a security key with the appropriate clearance to open it. Judging by the mechanism, it'll probably be a card of some kind. Can't you know, work some electro-magic? I'll do my best, but this type of lock is well before my time. It may take a while to crack it. And in case I can't, you might want to look around and see if anyone with a security card... See if anyone left a security card behind. Considering the state of the place, it does seem like they abandoned it in some haste. I shouldn't be surprised if we found one. Very well. Let's get to searching, shall we? I can never get Kryle's voice at all. I just can't do it. I expect we'll find most luck looking where the researchers kept their personal belongings. Like a locker or something. Small shelving unit holds some office supplies and a little less of note. Here's to the only desk the drawer is already open. You can tell at a glance that the door's former owner has left some things behind. Rifle. Discover a card-shaped object. The electrode surface is marked with a bold level 1. Oh! Could that be what we're looking for? Try the door and see if it opens. Pull the card-shaped object to the scanner. It's a NFC card, which is like, yeah, this is before my time. It's literally like one of these like blank cards and shit. Also, this does have something on it. Wow, this is such shit. Damn. I bought a bunch of NFC cards that I could program myself with my phone for Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch. So that I could have whatever fucking character I wanted. It's open! You did it, Zalora! And good thing too, I was getting nowhere with that outdated circuit. Curious though, why would they abandon a facility like this? It was run by a director Demetrius, or so that terminal told me there. Perhaps there were more answers to be had once we venture further inside. We should continue forward. Let's continue forward. See, this is the thing, like, it's really interesting. So, about half of the people here speak in, like, regular 21st century speech. Like, Shale speaks like how you and I speak. Everyone else, Lamachi, our Rothgar friend here, she speaks a little, like, not quite so modern, but not like how Kryl speaks, which is extremely formal. And then we have Sveen, who is a sort of mix of both in a way. It's kind of interesting. The dialects, I believe, are a little more overt in the Japanese, speech, because you can be like thou art and all stuff like that. But if you do that in a game, it's hard to read when you do shit like that. So they do other things, like they'll do fancier words for the what's it called? The transposing, the oh my god, what do you do when you translate and then you do the thing where you make it sound good to English ears? Called okay, because my roommate does this for a living. It's called translate something, but change it to match culture. No, it's not transcreation. It's not, no. No, that's still not it. What the fuck is it? Oh my god, what is it fucking called? It's called, Oh, have a good night, Mensahiro. Shit. Totally missed that. Yeah, you're not trying to do literal translations of stuff. You are trying to put a little bit of something in it so that it makes sense to the person who will be hearing it. And there are certain, like, we don't do, like, they did a really good job with Orion J's speech because it is very, like, overtly, he is the only one who talks like that. So they definitely put a lot of extra flavor into his speech and everything. Called no, not translation, it's localization is called localization. So they have localized this. The way they have localized everything, you can see the difference, but in the English language, you don't really see it as much as you would in other languages, or so. It's like, the way you would need to do that, it's like, oh, some asshole has a Boston accent, this other person has a Californian accent. Not necessarily accents, but a lot of the words used or a lot of the idioms used, because it's different dialect entirely. And they do that in Japan, they try to do that here. And most especially, like, someone like Shale did not grow up in basically grew up in this and basically like modern age kind of stuff. So you get stuff whereas one character would say, let us continue onwards, whereas Shale's like, then let's continue onwards. Just combine the let us into let's, whereas other characters would not do a conjugation like that in any way, shape, or form. Just little things like that. Unfortunately, I think they still have a lot of voice actors that do a non-Californian accent where all of the letters are perfectly pronounced. You can tell I have a Californian accent because I skip consonants, like T's and R's kind of disappear. Like it's not San Bernardino. San Bernardino. The R's and some of the T's disappear. It's not Santa Ana. It's Santa Ana. There's the T's. It exists. Kinda. It's a soft T. Don't worry about it. Alright. Let's continue onwards. The door to the director's office is across the central hub. Let's go. We're gonna have to fight something, aren't we? One trial, please. Does look familiar. Like it's not the right script, but wait, that looks like the key. It literally looks like the key that we're holding, like this cup shape shit. What the fuck is this? Looks like it looks like a server room. No good? Maybe we need to find a different card. Yes, the scanner is demanding level 3 security clearance to crack the lock. As much as the delay chafes me, we'll need to comb through the nearby rooms and hope we stumble upon a card we need. Let's start searching the proto lab. That door is already open at least. We'll find a way through together, Shale. I'm sure of it. So we have to have that moment where the characters walk off so that you can go revisit them in a different room. way this room is set up. The canister inserted in the large device looks to be a soul cell. Could this be where they conducted their experiments to create Endless? Oh shit. But we would probably spend days investigating this complex. Finding a way to the director's office must take precedence. Speaking of which, Glooljaw mentioned a locker over in the corner that he couldn't open. Perhaps you could take a look? Oh. On. This is just flavor text dialogue. It's not extra. It's not anything else. I dug through the data tab and I found a journal. I'll read it to you. The results of experiment 158 showed a marked improvement in the aether extraction rates. At last, we've achieved a target value set by Master Calyx. They'll become endless as by ascendancy protocols. I will preserve this historic number with a few of my remaining worldly effects. 158. Alright, here we go. Preserve the number. Uh, 1, 5, 8. No, I'm good, thank you. Let's be the combination. Combination enters incorrect. Perhaps speaking. Oh, okay. Get more hints. Yes. Of course, because it wouldn't be just one. Into the entries. So here began my employment in preservation. The organization was unfamiliar to me, but the recruitment letter arrived. A gut feeling that this work would be far from fulfilling than any orthodox medical practice. My instincts were correct. Master Calyx's philosophy is a refined ideal of notions I've only ever vaguely entertained. Mankind must evolve beyond the shackles of flesh and blood existence. That's just eugenics! Sorry. I had a meeting with the director, Demetrius, today. I've heard others praise his genius intellect. Yet he seems to be a glittering candle in comparison to Master Calyx's blinding brilliance. This morning I was permitted to access the top floor to observe the workings of living memory. As predicted, the shortage of aether required to sustain the Endless is reaching critical levels, yet Queen's Fiend insists on continuing her ineffectual flailing. Our militia colleagues, including the Protolab chief, have been behaving in a decidedly suspicious manner of late. Should I report my concerns to the director? From tomorrow I have been assigned to assist the research project in the Dawntrail lab. We're scheduled to conduct a major experiment, the details of which I have been kept ignorant. It would seem prudent to back up my memory data. Please excuse my impatience. Seems to track down Calyx are close, and I'm itching to get my hands on them. Wilcomet's probably gonna know something. These notes seem to be about the research they did in here. Let's take a look. Experiment 148, submitting inference. Oh, Jesus. Alright, hold on, let me write this one down. Submitting interference candidate 2019-30 is being considered for a potential efficiency procedure review. Huh? Experiment 158? Ah, 158 is the one we need. Alright, hold on, it's this number. 11509. 11,509 recorded. Cooperative study to be included in the report. Alright then. And then one more experiment results of decreased value verified. I don't know what this means. Yep, that's fair. I also did not go to school, so don't worry about it. Alright, let's see here. 1, 1, 1, 5, 0, 9. That. Oh shit. It pops open and sky fell level 2. Zalora, you got the locker open. You found another security card. But it does say that level 2, and we need a level 3, didn't we? Yes, but it should open more doors for us to explore. You did well, Zalora. These preservation members led such surprisingly normal lives. Leaving notes, losing their cards. I guess I imagine they'd be more, what's the word? Bloodless? Mechanical? My parents were once part of preservation, if you recall. It would seem the researchers who agreed with Calyx and his philosophy underwent the conversion to endless entities. But I assume those who could not, or would not, eventually left the organization altogether. Ah, I almost forgot. The researchers kept journals in their data tablets. The one I read didn't explain much, but something big happened in the complex, and afterwards it was decided that everyone would become endless. The writer was really happy about this. You can tell how much they admired Calyx and his work. Entries entered after that, but maybe you can read more on the other tablet there. Right, let's move this investigation to another room. Well, we'll have the Dawntrail lab and the maintenance facilities left to search. Both were accessed via the southeast corridor. Let's go back to the hub and lock door across the way. Which will hopefully yield more security. There you go, we got it. We're good. Yep. Sometimes it's still a Final Fantasy fucking game in which you're just... I think this was the day. This is the same one that I already read, right? Yeah, just way too into it. This does have me like my full fucking attention though, because I genuinely am just like I want to know how we got to this point. Yes, it opened. Where should we go first? The tutorial lab or the facilities? Let's start with the lab. Jail, there doesn't seem to be any power here. No, none at all. It's possible the energy supply for this room is on a separate conduit, which means there should be a contingency for opening the door. Look here, there's a sign above the card scanner. In case of an emergency, backup power can be rerouted from facilities. Facilities room is down the other branch of this corridor. Let's see about getting the power restored to the Dawntrail lab, shall we? This was a fucking waste of fucking time. That's fine. Keeps it interesting, keeps it weird. Engaging power supply. No good. It's returning an error. It must be a preliminary procedure. According to this error code reference, the power supply has been interrupted for an extended period of time. When we need to reconfigure both the emergency generator and the circuit control panels. Dale, is that the emergency generator over there, isn't it? Ah, yes, by the looks of it. It's the same model of the one used in Heritage Found. But how does it send power to the other lab? Ah, I see. The energy cable attached to the base of the terminal leads down the hall directly to the Dawntrail lab. Which means that we need to find a way to conduct generator to that cable. What about these patterns on the floor? Oh boy, we gotta alright. Puzzle. Alright, sometimes you just have to... Here we go. Have to glue off first. must arrange the 4 tile patterns in the correct positions. Access the control patterns. Pattern will you set? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because every. Oh, no, I get it now. Never mind. I'm dumb. This needs to be, hold on. Has that. Okay. Here we go. You need to be. There we go. Oh, I think you need to be triangle though. Hold on. There we go. I figured it out because like you see like the top, this guy right here had a circuit and these are all circuits and they're circuiting together and you're circuiting one part to the other. And I'm like, ah, I didn't have to go to the other. I thought it was like based off the rooms we had been in. It's not. It worked. We did it, Zora. Our lab should be fully powered. Well done, everyone. If I may, Shale, could we access a certain dialogue before moving on? I was checking the storage shelves and one of the labels caught my eye. Preservation in the Early Days is the title. Here's this USB stick. ¿Quieres? 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 Also, I really like this fucking. It's a dongle for my my headset. Like, look how fucking cool this looks, and it also has a USB-C connect to it. It's all in here. It goes to your phone. It is. Of course, it'll only take a moment to bring up the contents. Ah, looks to be a text-based account. I'll read it out loud. Sorry, just being told text-based. I'm just like, holy shit. Preservation, Alexandrian Institute for Technological Development, was founded by Calix, an 11-year-old child prodigy. Approval for establishing the organization came during Alexandria's improvement in the storm surge, with Calix's designed for new defensive solutions funded in a large part by the Treasury. As the conflict grew in intensity and casualties mounted, Calyx funneled preservation's resources towards the perfection of memory storage, making those USB ports real fucking good. Making RAM better again. Research into this field continued even after Storm Surge came to an end, with Calyx eventually electing to preserve his own memories in a virtual domain. This account is from before he embraced his endless existence, hundreds of years ago. I met him only once before the Storm Surge. I was attending my father, whom was then the reigning king of Alexandria. Oh, that is different. Yeah, no, it's kind of known that, like, Alexandria is not... This is not Garnet. This is not, that part of Final Fantasy IX. It's to be believed that she might be a descendant of Garnet, from there kind of situation, which makes sense for a lot of, you know, this game. I was just like I half expected that there was a queen before her. Anyway, Calyx could not have been more than 10 years of age and required constant treatment for his debilitating illness. Yet he published theories so highly regarded that even the royal family was aware of his achievements. Life should not be lost to the injustice of death. Even now I can hear the single-minded will behind his words. So it was that when war came to our kingdom, my father was quick to commit his unwavering support to the somber youth and his proposals for preservation. Several years later, the ensuing violence brought the death of both my parents. Overwhelmed as I was by sudden succession to the throne, I suspected they spared me the reports on endless research and other less urgent matters. So you had no way of knowing what kind of person Calyx was changing into. Did he change? I wonder. Perhaps he has ever been the type to value ideals over compassion, and I failed to see it at the time. Or perhaps he did change, but is still driven by those same deeply held beliefs. That mortality is cruel and unjust, and his role is to deliver mankind from this fate. Yeah, is it really, you know, trying to achieve a higher ability of human beings, or are we just trying to escape death? Because one's eugenics, the other one is just fear of mortality. One is better than the other. Whatever the case may be, we cannot allow him to shape our future. Let's press on, shall we? If I've done my job correctly, the door to the Dawntrail lab should be accessible now. I'll give everything a once-over, just to be sure. The energy current seems stable enough. Still, you should let me handle this one. Let me handle this. I can read and speak at the same time. Security card, if you please. Oh, and a quick prayer that the shorted wire doesn't burn me from the inside out. We are all the way in preservation. We're finishing. Mini, that was a hour and 45 minutes for this. Oh no, we did do one. Eh? Oh, they're gathering for. I got some friends up in NorCal. They're gathering for Hot Pot. I will not be able to gather for Hot Pot. I have some Southern Californian friends that I'm going to do Hot Pot with on Sunday. Right, I'll get this door open. Smooth as silk. Let's head inside and see what awaits. Oh, it's above. Isn't that... Oh, yeah, it's the key. Yep. Thank you for showing it for the rest of everybody in case they forgot what it looked like. Key to the interdimensional fusion. It looks to be the schematic on the monitor. They used it to make another key, but isn't it missing a shard inside like the one Zalora has? Ah, we may be laboring under a misconception. Key was originally a Malala relic. Once this treasure came into its possession, preservation began working to harness the power to cross dimensions. Aside from the crystal, we can see that the vessel's components are instructed here. So that what might that tell us? That's Kryle speaking. Yeah, the crystal itself is the key. Be the logical conclusion, yes, as my parents explained. Oh yes, we did get to see them. He remains shrouded in mystery. Preservation augmented it with electrope, but never grasped the technology's underlying principles. Not a single person understands the mechanics of the interdimensional fusion, not who imbued the key with its power, not when they did so, nor why. Now it makes sense. Calyx can track the key because its vessel was made by preservation. Maybe there is much we may learn in this room. On our next visit, I will have to enlist the Stolla's assistance for the thorough investigation. I too am curious about a great many things, but pinning down Calyx's whereabouts is our priority. Hopefully there is a security card here that grants access to the director's office. The research conducted in this lab appears to have been highly confidential in nature. Some of the personnel have belonged to the organization's upper echelons, and that means higher security clearance. We should spread out and look for any cards they left behind. Remember, anything less than level 3 is no good to us. Nothing. A security card! It is. We need to examine it first before we do anything else. And other way. Oh wow, if it isn't exactly what we needed. Nice work, Zalora. Oh, a level 3! That should get us to the director's office. So that was what you were hoping to find again, Shale. A certain device was going to help us? Right, I haven't properly explained myself, have I? I'm looking for a data relay. After we discovered this ostensibly abandoned complex, I performed a cursory investigation which detected a connection to the outside network. When I traced the data's routing, I confirmed traffic from a web of Everkeep's security cameras. Considering the way Calyx is always one step ahead of us, I must assume he has quietly seized control of the city's surveillance system and has been using it to monitor our activities. To monitor what you, as the key holder, are planning. Ah, that's how he's been doing it. But since Calyx is the ultimate recipient of those transmissions, the flow of data is like a river, and we can follow back to him. Which is why I need that data relay. If I can analyze the device and see where it's rerouting all the surveillance traffic, we're gonna find Calyx. I said he has done nothing to impede our progress, which makes me think I might be entirely on the wrong track. Maybe the reason he isn't stopping us is because he can? Back in the old castle, Calyx said he was measuring Zalora's strength. What can he possibly dream of that's stronger than her? Ooh, robot. Oh, speaking of cameras, there was one other thing I meant to mention. I found evidence that someone deliberately disabled the surveillance feed in this room. The most recent recording is also crudely deleted. I was able to restore the data, though, if you'd like to see it. Yeah, actually. I'll start the show then. That's where we found the key.
Are you really planning to leave?
Yes. The idea of eternal life. It's begun to frighten me.
I struggle to renounce our conventional wisdom. Death is the means by which life prunes its branches, leaving the trunk to grow strong and tall. We die so that our species may flourish.
It's really funny, like, this is the first time we're seeing flashback stuff that isn't a part of the Echo. Because that's how they've been very conveniently able to share, like, things that have happened very recently. Not only to help with the plot, but also to kind of show what's happened in the past for funsies. This is cool because I think this is the first time we get to see, like, because we don't have video footage, surveillance shit. This is all new to everybody. We're like, the fuck are you talking about? Video footage? Bitch, we don't even have moving pictures. Anyway, we're not gonna go into that.
What would become of mankind were we to halt that process? If unending stagnation is the fruit of our labor, then perhaps we strive for the wrong thing.
Your argument is a rejection of Master Calyx's vision.
Yep, that's why he's gonna probably fucking kill her. Yeah.
I suppose it is. Perhaps such dread would not plague me, were I capable of sharing his perspective on the subject.
That's fair.
But I cannot. He and I are too different. In too many ways. I lack his extraordinary genius. I had no illness threatening to cut my life short, no singularity of will to cut away all distractions and focus solely upon research.
I have nothing but respect for his determination. The way he overcame his prognosis and seized the means to transcend death itself. But I'm not convinced that this obsession with living is the right path. That's why I've decided to leave preservation and put all my effort towards building a legacy for the next generation to come. Surely you...
Yeah. They did a really good job of, like, the eye shake for this patch.
Protocol, you understand. There can be no exceptions.
No. Saw that coming. Surely Calyx saw this. Surely he'd have a shred of empathy. Surely. Answer's no. She only wanted to leave, and he executed her. Yeah, protocol. I checked the images against the personal data, and the man who pulled the trigger was a director, Demetrius himself. Everything I could find him in pointed into the deep infatuation with Master Calyx. Yep, so he's the one that is just like fully Calyx pilled on all of this. Cameras in this room have been out of operation since that incident. Given that the recording was erased, I can only assume he was trying to conceal his grisly deed from the other researchers. not surprised, given how my parents described their defection from the Institute. Spoke of rushing me through the portal, even as preservation agents closed in on them. I did not ask what became of them after that. If it turns out they were captured by the pursuers. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, we gotta see the echo on that. Yeah, they did not regret those actions. They're like, nah, if all we can do is do this, is what we're doing. Right, the echo. I know you saw them as they were. Your words give me great comfort. Oh, Cryle. Worry not, Sphene. Thanks to the haven of living memory, I was able to meet my parents and learn what they stood for. It is enough for me to carry on. Even now, we don't know how the conflict unfolded between your parents and preservation. But what we do know is that your mother and father cleverly expunged every last trace of their movements. They made sure that no one else could cross to the source or threaten their child's safety. Yeah, that's the big news. Right, let's press on, shall we? This tale behind the key deserves a fitting conclusion. To the director's office. All right. Beep, beep. Card can't. Let's go. Here we are. Let's head inside. Now to find that data relay. And don't be shy, everyone. Speak up if anything odd catches your eye. Or come with me. I have need of that security card. Oh shit. You know what's in here? Damn. This terminal isn't connected to the any outside network, so it can't be the data relay I was looking for. This office is also smaller than the map suggested. I'm positive we're in the right room. What am I missing? Puzzle! Among other personal effects, you find what is presumably the director's data tablet. A closed locker stands next to the table. Search the locker. Swings open easily enough. Jesus Christ. That's really funny. It contains nothing of note. You quietly shut the locker door. Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. Yep. Time for the data tablet. Pick up the tablet and begin skimming through the contents. The reports. Give note. Mystery of the key's activation condition remains unsolved. Key triggered an explosion today. Temporary interdimensional portal verified. Continue attempts to stabilize the corridor's energy reactions. 13 researchers sustained fatal energies in the explosion. Memory facilities of 4 personnel sufficiently. Nothing of note. Rejected resignations of 2. Nothing of note. Rejected 2 resignations of 2 Malala researchers. Major incident. Details in full report. Oh my god. Those 2 inept Malala broke with preservation, absconded with the key. Though the fugitives have since been caught and eliminated, they were too late to recover the relic. We were too late to recover the relic. The only reason we retained our flesh was to serve Master Calyx's physical instruments to conduct his experiments. Deprived of the object of our research, our existence serves no further purpose. I dare not imagine the depths of his disappointment in me. The complex is to be shut down. All personnel will have their bodies reduced to aether to be allocated to further experimentation. Oh my god! Both Cryle's parents, in doing this, shut all of the research down entirely. Like, they were like, well, We can't do anything more. Let's kill ourselves, basically. Memory data will be archived. Any endless conversions will be subjected to Master Calic's discretion. He does not deem us. If he does not deem us fit, then we are not deserving of eternal life. Yet he preserved Malala. I guess they did. He did, so that in case they said anything. Shutdown protocols. All personnel have undergone processing. Once the shutdown protocols have been completed, I will proceed with my own corporeal dissolution. As long as the key remains in the physical world, we must keep this complex in pristine condition, whether it be needed for experiments or otherwise. It must be ready to support future operations in whatever capacity Master Calic requires. To that end, facility equipment will be maintained in stasis mode. Furthermore, a critical component for secure room access will be stored separately to defend against unauthorized entry. Collection of cell souls may have once belonged to the Rector. They appear to be empty. Oh. Found a crumpled note wedged between the file binders. Secure room lift access requires password to be input simultaneously with terminals the Proto Lab, Datura Lab, and Director's Office. That's the one I need to give to Shale for sure. One beverage station. It looks like a Keurig. The fanciest Keurig you've ever seen. Holy shit. Having lain dormant for years, the now active coffee maker has already entered a self-cleaning cycle. It appears to have no other purpose beyond brewing coffee, though it remains to be seen when it will be able to do so once more. That's very funny. Alright, this is the thing I needed to show Shale. We found something. Yeah, a deranged fucking human being. Thank you. A misplaced note, was it? Stole my love. You stole my wife. You have my merchandise. I pray to her every night before bed and thank her for my life and begin. Yes. Yes, good. And you stole we trust. I'm sorry I missed your comment. I was focused on. But yes, welcome in. Up at time. All right, I gotta take a break. I will take. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I gotta take a break. Break time. I will be right back. I'm gonna take this chance to also take a piss. I'll be right back. Gotta go. Pee. Okay, I have returned. But I will undo the break time once the break time is over.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I need to have that up when it. Hold on. Why do I not have that on my BRB? Not have. Hold on. Let me do this really quick. While I'm waiting for this ad break to finish up. Hold on. Overlay things. Should be. Hold on. Could be. On. Put it. Yeah, I'll put it here. Hold on. Paste. Yeah, there we go. Got that going. That should be fine. And then, well, let me also do the raid alert. I don't think I have the raid alert. Also, because that's a different overlay. Because of course it is. B. And paste. Prints. There we go. All right, those should work while I'm in BRB mode because they ought to work. By golly, by gosh, god damn it. But yes, thank you so much for the follow there, Red Dragon Sage. Hell yeah. And you boy, we are not getting nearly enough Y'shtola content in these latest games. Not nearly enough. You're still a content. She shows up, says, I'm gonna work my magic, and then dis-fucking-peers. Let's see. With instructions for accessing a secure room, no less. Seems we need to enter a password in 3 different terminals. Room marked with map. No, precautionary measure, no doubt. If passwords are involved, I expect the access lift itself to be concealed too. Concealed? By electrope, you mean? Could it be that wall? Although it seemed odd when I walked past. That wall right... Remember what Kafkiwa said, Shale? Used to say? Never trusted electric surface? Ah. It looks like any other fucking wall in here. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go with the dumb answer because my warrior of light is uneducated. You can just pass right through electrope. Everyone's like, truly? I had never had that property in my time. Laura is having a little fun, I think. What we mean is electrope can project a false appearance. I'm sorry. In which case, it should be hard to see. Should be hard to disable. Looks like any other fucking wall. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Another door! I managed to activate the projection, but the lock is another story. Didn't the note say that the password... Didn't the note lay out the password? I say we go ahead and try it. I agree. 2 people should prepare the lab terminals for the input to... Yes. Yep. Actually, it might be better if you stayed, Sphene. Your knowledge of Alexandrian's people could be needed here. Yes, you're right. With the passwords are hidden clues, there may be something I can help with. I can help too! I lived my whole life in Alexandria after all. I'll take the tutorial lab duty then. We can keep in touch with your communicator. Honor of doing the office password. Great. Yeah, we're moving on. We got it. No, there was a display plate over there. The one with gems? I thought it was made out of electrope. It might have some other purpose. But I couldn't find any other switches or button to make it do anything. Maybe you can figure it out? Jewels embedded in this electroplate. You identify the blue gem as a sapphire, red gem as a garnet. Here, let's see, an empty slot of another. It's probably an emerald, based on the cut. Based on the cut, it's an emerald. Another look. Open the locker. It's still fucking weird. There's nothing in it. Alright. Fine, still funny. No, that's not gonna be anything different. Okay, it's... It would be an emerald, for sure, so it would be green. Hold on. This... You've yet to discover enough clues to... Okay. Okay, never mind. Alright, never mind, I was right. I'm supposed to be fucking around. Personal protocols. Security reasons, Containment Complex 1029 has been registered as a materials distribution center. Keep this in mind and conduct yourself accordingly, both inside and outside the facility. Each employee must perform their tasks within their designated workrooms, Researchers' Commons, Pro Lab, the Tutorial Lab. Enters into another workroom without opportunity prohibited. Times. Equip your regulator at all times. Due to the highly confidential nature of the research materials and reservation of the ownership and rights to modify the memories of all registered personnel. With your personal account to view. It's a 4. Acted. No help. I literally read through all of this, so what the fuck? Reports. Keep searching the drawers of the books and found a Q puzzle made of electrope. If it is a slide puzzle, I'm gonna be pissed, dude. See, if I move this bit... Okay. Oh, hey, some Alexandrite. Oh. Alexandrite's purple. This isn't purple. I'm gonna be pissed, dude. Ah, it's green. Ah, you motherfuckers. Alright, it's fine. That's where they're going to... Oh. Oh, I see. Floor plan. Yeah, it's the floor plan to everything. The passwords are Sapphire, Alexandrite, and Garnet. Alright. Cannot skip this. Special meanings. Oh boy. Alright, so Director's Terminal is going to be Alexandrite, I believe. Okay. Oh shit, no. Fuck, cancel. Hold on. Alright, Protolab is Sapphire. Turlab is Garnet. Alexandrite is... Wait, I might have gotten those backwards and it didn't tell me that. What the fuck? Give me the... Garnet. Sapphire. There we go. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Yeah, so what's up with Alexandrite? What's up with that? I was taught that Alexandrite represents the concept of protection. Evidently also an origin of Alexandria's name. Oh, you're thinking of this as the passwords. Yeah, pretty much. Sapphire and Garnet is... Oh, I see. Protection, Sapphire is honesty, and Garnet is devotion. Oh, that's on brand. You should try to use these words at the terminals to see if they're accepted. Oh, we're right. Lab is affection, devotion, honesty. Might have to get those. Yeah, might have to get those reversed. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. Protolab is honesty. There we go. Oh, shit, fuck. Button. E. Gosh. Oh, wait, the director's lab is wrong? What the fuck? Oh, wait, because... all wrong. I don't. We just need to shuffle them again. Yep, fuck. They're all wrong. If I paid attention, I could figure out what which one's which. Protolab. All right, hold on. I gotta do this again. Hold on. All right, we're doing. All right. Let's try this. No, that's wrong. We'll know which one's wrong. Alright. Protolab. Wrong. Turolab. Wrong. Okay, they're all wrong. Wrong. Don't do those again. Okay. Alright. Honesty, then. And there we go. Fucking Christ. 800 years later. You actually have the Ishtola magic. Oh shit! You got the whole card. That's awesome. That's like worth some dosh, isn't it? Like worth some cash? Hell yeah. You're in a Realm Reborn, so you wouldn't know. That's fair. Like you get lots of Y'shtola in Realm Reborn. It's so good. I'm so glad that worked. Thank God. Secure room is only a piece we've yet to search. The data relay is anywhere, as it has to be there. Yeah, she's like, yeah, Y'shtola's a lot of the first part of the game, so yeah. Good shit. Let's see. Let me see how far we are. Oops. Yep. Let's see where. Let's go. This is probably like maybe last cutscene before we go into and finish mission, then I can call it quits for the day. We'll see.
This terminal doesn't look special to me, but this is definitely what we're after?
Doesn't look special. There's like 40 different monitors in front of you. What the fuck?
It is, but whether or not it will suffice for our purposes is another question.
The Endless are created using the memories of the deceased. But as memories are, in essence, collections of data, the resultant entities have no physical form. These data entities, as we might call them, have only two methods for interacting with the material world. One of these we saw in Living Memory, where the Endless are granted temporary bodies through the use of corporeal ether. They become much like solid ghosts that one can see and touch. The other method, which FFXIV employed, is the remote operation of a machine. But where do you suppose the Endless are to be found when not inhabiting a physical body?
A USB stick?
The Endless are memories, and if memories are data, then...
Server. Like a giant server. Old form of data, so yeah, a server?
Yes, we suspect they reside in a virtual domain, one contained entirely within an electro-based machine. We've seen such a realm before, after all.
Yeah, that would make sense. Oh, wait, we've seen that?
Oh, you mean like the Alexandria made from the Endless Fiend's memories? It all seems so real.
Yeah, that's right.
So this virtual domain, it would also be housed within the Meso terminal.
But how? I thought we shut down all the terminals in Living Memory.
You did. And FFXIV's program performed just as she intended. The Meso terminal itself was deactivated, as evidenced by the failure of the device which was keeping Spheen's body in stasis. Be that as it may, we face a master of electrope engineering. That he managed to partition and protect the sector harboring his own memories is well within the bounds of possibility.
Let us say that the
literally a different hard drive is storing all this shit.
And that Calyx himself resides there. This city, on the other hand, exists here in the source. That being the case, I thought perhaps we could prevent his remote interference by closing the gate to the Golden City, and thus severing the connection between worlds.
Except I tried to close it once already when I visited Living Memory. The process required administrative authorization, a restriction I assumed at the time had been imposed by the Queen.
But now you think Calyx might be responsible.
Just as I suspected. Even now, security transmissions from throughout the Keep are being tapped by the core system and routed elsewhere. Almost every single one has you as its focus. He's keeping track of the keyholder's movements.
Time's up, and what a waste of time it's been. Hoping to find me by tracing security data? That will not be necessary. through a not inconsiderable effort, I've taken your measure and prepared a force sufficient to subdue you. Come. I invite you to the upper reaches of the Meso Terminal. The storage device which holds my memories is there. Break the memory bank and victory is yours. I, in turn, will seek to wrest the key from you with any and every means at my disposal.
And if we refuse this invitation?
I will wait and continue to convert Alexandrians into Endless. Consider the urgency of the situation and make the wiser choice.
Answer me one question, Calyx. The Endless Fiend. When she was queen, you had her face an impossible task, then manipulated her into using the key when she was at her most desperate. If you can do all that, then why not whisk it away when her plans went to ruin? Why let it fall into our hands?
You pour salt in the wound. That disaster was a miscalculation on my part. As her end drew near, Sphene and her restructured memories had become one with the terminal's control systems. In that singular place, in that singular moment, she wielded an authority greater than mine.
Oh.
Thus she was able to shield you, the neighboring sovereign to whom she entrusted her nation's future, and the hero to whom she entrusted that priceless key. I am unsure to what degree she perceived my presence, but she knew that someone was watching. Does that satisfy your curiosity?
Yeah, actually, it answered a lot of questions. Well, I mean, we knew this. We knew there was somebody else pulling the strings.
It does. And I'm satisfied that you will take nothing more from this nation. Not one more life, not one more future, not one single smile from another child's face. You hear me?
I like her a lot. She's so great. This music is also so fucking good. He's just like, nope, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Sorry for losing my temper, but there's only one way we can deal with people like Calyx. Whatever grand future he envisions, someone will be made to pay the price. And I won't let that happen.
Yeah, just a simple one. Got you, fam.
If I may, I realize it is not my place to say this. Even so, I must thank you both. On behalf of my other self, allow me to say how grateful I am to have you as our champions.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious. Like, I wonder if they're gonna actually bring out the Bermekians, the race of rat-like people. That would have been so great for this as well. This. Yeah, we used to have a race of rat people. Are they still here? No, they're gone. Sorry about that. Whew, that was an adventure. Well, that sure was an adventure. May not have been method Shayla was hoping for, but at least we now know where to find Calyx and what we need to do next. Indeed, while I remain curious about preservation's research, the key, that is an investigation for another day. Let's head back to the back room. We should get everyone on the same page before we make our move. There is probably one more part in which we need to go do the trial, or the dungeon, or the whatever we gotta fucking do to finish off 7.3. But this is the end of today's stream. Damn that bastard Calyx. He waited until I was this close before snatching away my moment of triumph. And that infuriating condescending way he spoke to us. We'll see whose time is up, you little smug weasel. Yeah. Anyway, days to come. Thank you. Good night. Alrighty, perfect. Yeah, no, this is great. I will, maybe try to get more of, the Aether Currents all fixed up, so that way we're done with it all. But yeah, no, this is great. And I did also finish all the Endwalker Aether Currents as well, because those had not. Where did I get this? And something. Oh, you know what? That might be something that I don't need. That might be now cluttering my. Oh, I got a marble seedling. Oh, yeah, from when I was doing the thing. Yeah, I know. Alright, hold on, let me do my chest. That's the... Hold on, where is it? Wait, where did that go? Oh, no, it was a ring. Dumb. Those are neck pieces. We don't have belts anymore. There we go. Yeah, I can, guard that. What else did I get? I don't remember. Oh, I can... These are cool. Hold on. These are cool as fuck. Never mind. Get rid of those. Where am I? Where? I didn't throw those away, did I? Oh, I hope not. Oh, right, because I have to... It's... a bunch of wristbands I don't need anymore. Why I have those, I don't know. I have that shit. Let's see. Throw away. Shit. Nope. Can't equip him, can't unequip him. God damn it. There we go. No more. Oh no, they're all cool. I don't want to get rid of them. Well, actually, start. Fuck it. Alright. All... Oh, it's not the right one. It's this one. There it is. That's the one. God, you should probably get rid of these. Hold on. I've definitely thrown some of that shit away. Whoops. There we go. That's right. They're these ones. Wait, are they the right ones? Oh, they are. Shit. Doesn't look like it. It's so weird. But, like, none of this shit looks the way it's supposed to. Well, anyway. Oh, I forgot I had this gear. It is so fucked up. Almost never wear headgear. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Appreciate it. Let's go see who we can raid out to, yeah?